established what type of developer, investor you want to become and the importance of adding value, which we've mentioned earlier, I'm going now to help you put this into action by showing you where you can find your first deal. The first place I'm taking you to find deals might seem obvious. However, there are a few tips and tricks I'm going to show you. We're first going to an estate agent. Hi.
Good afternoon, John. How are you today?
Good to see you again.
Good, yeah, you too. Take a seat.
So, in the old days, I used to walk in loads of estate agents and ask them, have they got any deals for me, and get to know them really, really well, and take donuts and coffee and all sorts. I don't do it as much as I should now. You obviously get a lot of people coming in here doing exactly that. What are you looking for from them?
Yep, we like them just to be courteous of business, so not turn up in the middle of the morning meeting and things like that. Also, which I always train to my negotiators, is looking out for the people that are motivated. So if you're recommending a lot of properties or land to somebody and they won't commit to view, or they're viewing everything you recommend and they're not making any offers, that's a real sort of telltale that perhaps they're not motivated and they're not serious about getting into the development game.
Absolutely, and also experience is very important. If they come in, presumably you want to know exactly what they can afford, what they like to do, have they got any experience in that, or if not, have they got a partner who's got experience?
Yeah, because we don't just like to find them somewhere, we like to help them with the whole journey.
Oh, I bet you do, yeah.
So if they're looking at land and they want to develop, particularly around here, bungalows, we like to give them an end price, give them an idea of how popular they would be. We like to...
And of course the unbroken rule, or the should not be unbroken, is that you give it back to the agent who's giving you the business.
Absolutely.
And that is so important. You need to look after the agent. The agent is absolutely so important in all this.
Yep, and we always make sure we tell them about anything before it hits Rightmove. That's our golden rule. It really is.
And you want them to come back within an hour or two. If you can't get hold of them, they should come back straight away and either view it or say it's not for me, because rather than waste your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the final thing really is that the financial side of things, until they make an offer, we can't do our verification process. So if they are viewing a lot of properties and they're not making offers, we then question...
I don't know about you, but I'm always suspicious of people who look at loads of property and offer on nothing. And for me, that's a telltale sign. One, they don't know what they're doing, and probably they haven't got the money either.
Always.
Super. Well, thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. It's lovely to see you.
Good advice.
Thank you.
I suppose you could say that my interest in property is down to my parents. My father actually being an estate agent himself. What I'm going to show you now is something that is very special to me, and something that very clearly demonstrates the potential for property to make you money. In my hand, I have the ledger that my father started when he bought the estate agent's business in Felixstowe in 1972, right up until I sold the business in 1984. And some of the figures of the property, some of the sale prices in this are amazingly cheap, incredible, and just shows you what the property market has done over the last 40, 50 years. So in 1972, for instance, my father sold a property in Montague Road in Felixstowe, which is a very nice road, for the total of £9,500. We'd all like to buy that for that now. That would now cost you probably $650,000 to $800,000, depending on its condition. Early in the programme, I showed you my first deal, and here it is in black and white. I sold it on the 13th of January 1981 for £8,250 to Mr. and Mrs. Hughes, who were the sitting tenants. So there you have it. It's really something to see it in black and white.